Wow. February just really hates me, doesn't it? Well, another episode of upcoming video game movie rants. Yep. I've been talking about a lot of video game movie trailers lately, and so the video game movie trailer we're going to be talking about this time will be the final trailer for a Minecraft movie. Yes, this will be the last trailer we talk about for a Minecraft movie, as it is confirmed that it is the last trailer, because it says in the title it's the final trailer. Okay, so as usual, I have Richard here with me.
Right.
Okay, so let's not waste any more time and let's go ahead and get started. So, the trailer starts off in some sort of jungle. I think it could just be a land full of pandas.
Yeah, and the pandas are over there with each other.
Yeah. So, and then the next thing we see Henry, Garrett, and Steve flying through the sky, and that'll be an important part about what we're going to be talking about later. So keep that in mind that this part will be important for the context. So they're losing control. So then Steve has to use a water bucket to break their fall, which is something you can do in the game. However, usually when you land on the water, it doesn't just explode, it just stays there. But here in the movie, once you land on the water, it just explodes for some reason.
Which doesn't quite follow the game, to say the least.
Anyways, okay, so the next important thing I want to bring up that we noticed in the trailer is that we actually get to see more of the context behind who who and what the villains are, like
what's their motivation.
Yeah, like who is the villain of the movie, where are they, stuff like that. And it seems that this is kind of strange, but for some reason the Ender Dragon, which we thought was going to be the villain for this movie, isn't going to be present in this movie at all.
Which is kind of strange.
Since the end is where you fight the Ender Dragon, and the Ender Dragon is the final boss. That's where you beat the game. So it seems strange to me on why they're changing up the story. But anyways, it seems that one day Steve found a broken nether portal, so he decides to repair it and then reignite it using a flint and steel. And then on the other side, he found the nether, a place which is always on fire, and where the inhabitants of that land, the piglins, they don't care about anything. They just only care about taking over territories. They're like a giant army, similar to Bowser in the Super Mario Brothers movie, which is another similarity, so go ahead and add that to the list. Okay, and next major instance that we found in the movie is that Garrett is multilingual. He can speak multiple languages.
So that's a twist, because in the game they don't have multilingual in the game.
Well, I mean, you can. I don't know, but I think you can change up the language setting in the game. But
yeah, but
even so, Garrett is a movie exclusive. So
true.
Yeah, although I don't know what languages he's speaking. So
Sounds like Spanish to me.
Yeah, and it seems that maybe Natalie might be multilingual as well, seeing as how she understood Garrett saying a phrase which translates into "go with God," but Garrett thought he was saying "goodbye, brother."
Exactly.
Which actually, speaking of which, what do you think he was trying to like? What does the translation to? What do you think the translation for "goodbye, brother" means in the language Garrett's trying to speak in?
Anyways.
Yeah, you know what? That's not important. Let's not get off topic here. Okay, anyways, then we see Henry. Then we see Steve attaching um elytra wings onto Henry and Garrett, and they both fly off. And I'm guessing, and then Steve jumps off as well. And then I guess Steve realized he didn't have elytra on his own, so he tries to grab onto Garrett and Henry, and they spun out of control, which is what we saw at the beginning of the trailer. See, I told you that would be important.
Right, they kind of went around in a circle.
Yeah. Okay. So then so then we see that the misfits are making a bunch of stuff to fight off the nether, because we see later on in the trailer that the nether portal has gotten bigger. Like, it was kind of small at the beginning, but near the end we see that it's bigger. Okay, so the misfits create a bunch of iron golems to fight off the piglins.
Exactly. It's like their little iron golem army.
I mean, you can imagine how much iron that would take.
Yeah, but that's what they were doing. It looks like they were creating an army to fight the piglins.
Yeah. So okay, and this is something that I was actually surprised actually made it into the movie, because I was thinking that the movie makers or the movie studio, whatever is in charge of um the details, they actually remembered to put the chicken jockey into the movie. They actually acknowledged the existence of the chicken jockey. And okay, so the spider jockey, we know, we've actually noticed before in the trailers. Like, it actually appears in this trailer as well. And that's actually a thing in the game, the chicken jockey and the spider jockey.
So they did make a nod to those.
Yeah, so we see a mini zombie. Okay, so we see Garrett is about to fight a chicken, but then a mini zombie is dropped uh, onto the chicken, which Steve exclaims is a chicken jockey.
And then they fight.
With Garrett getting his ass kicked.
Pretty much. Big guy gets thrown for way distance.
Yep. Okay. So then this is the last part of the trailer. And that is the fact that the villager that we saw in that one weird commercial, that one ad that we saw, is that went through the gateway portal. We see that he's actually in the real world.
And he gets hit by a car.
Yep.
And he survives.
Yep.
And
yeah, that is the final trailer for a Minecraft movie.
So the next time we'll talk about this is after the movie.
Or unless there's any more any more ads for the movie that needs to be brought up.
But they claim this is the last trailer, so let's see if they stick to it.
Yeah, this is definitely the last trailer. I mean, the movie comes out in April, and seeing as how it's the end of February, then that would be next month.
Right. So probably not likely they'll do it. Another one.
Yep. So this movie is still rated PG, and the movie will be coming out on April 4th. So that's kind of close to when the Super Mario Brothers movie came out in theaters, which was April 5th of 2023.
Well, the good thing is they do it on April 1st, because then everybody would be wondering if it was a joke or not. You know, the old April Fool's jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at least we don't have to worry about that since they made it April 4th.
Yeah, so any final thoughts on this?
I personally have never seen what do they call the wings?
Elytra.
Never seen those in the game, but you tell me you have, so I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, no.
And I haven't seen the chicken jockey, although I thought that was kind of a interesting nod because I'd never seen that either. Just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist in the game.
Yeah, the Elytra wings and the chicken jockey are actual things in the game. They are not movie exclusives, like Garrett's chain buckets or buck chuckets, whatever you want to call them.
Right, and I in the game I never seen pandas either. I believe that may be a movie exclusive.
No, pandas are in the game.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I've never seen them. Again, just because I haven't seen them doesn't mean they're not there.
Yeah, so far the only movie exclusives that I've seen for this movie are the Misfits and the Piglin Leader.
Yeah, which is kind of weird considering that it should have been the Ender Dragon.
Yeah, I feel like it should have been the Ender Dragon instead.
Unless they just haven't shown footage with the Ender Dragon. That's why.
Or if they're planning a sequel and having the Ender Dragon be the villain.
That's a possibility as well.
Well, let's hope there isn't a sequel because of Jack Black.
Yeah, let's not talk about him. He's an upsetting subject. Let's just leave it as we'll see.
Anyways, thank you all for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Share this video with others and spread the word that this new trailer for a video game movie has come out. And subscribe if you're new. Yeah. Bye.